For a change, a good cup of coffee would be nice. It does take some time and some energy to find a great cup of gourmet coffee these days. If you do know of a perfect coffee shop, you are one of the lucky ones. But, did you know that you can basically make a nice cup of coffee on your own from home? Here are 7 simple steps that you can take to produce the perfect cup of coffee every time. Start with quality. One of the most critical aspects of coffee drinking is the grade of the coffee that you start off with. If you have a favorite flavor, then purchase whole beans in that flavor. If you can do this, it will allow you to get the most fresh coffee accessible. Grind away. Purchase a quality coffee grinder. Some of the best grinders available today are easy to use and easy to clean up. By grinding your own coffee beans, you'll be able to only grind what you need, meaning that you will have complete freshness in your coffee. Store it right and tight. It is very fundamental to store your coffee tightly. Air oxidizes the coffee and can make it to get bitter quickly. Metal canisters can also enable a metal taste to get into the coffee, making it taste bad. The top solution is for a plastic or ceramic air-tight container for your coffee and coffee beans. Also, store it at room temperature because the moisture in the fridge or freezer can make it go bad faster. Getting to the coffee. The maker. The coffee maker that you use is also critical. No matter what style that you go with, you can get a good cup of coffee out of it if you take the essential steps to keeping it fresh. For example, you should ensure that the coffee maker is kept clean after each use. In fact, you'll need to make sure that you detail clean it, with the assistance of vinegar, every so often as well. Your preferences will ultimately determine which style of coffee maker you will use. Make sure that it uses a permanent filter in it. Fresh water. Even the water that you use is central to the quality of the coffee you will get from it. It is essential that you use water that is free from chlorine and minerals. Often, using bottled water rather than tap water will augment the quality of the coffee. Also, keep the water nice and hot. A good temperature for the water is about 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Supply the right amount. It is also central for you to use the right quantity of coffee beans and coffee grounds in the maker. Too many and you will have a very strong cup of coffee, and too few will make it to be too weak. Follow the directions provided by the coffee producer for the best cup of coffee. Lastly, and probably the most vital aspect of getting a great cup of gourmet coffee, is to make sure to enjoy your coffee when it is hot and fresh. Most restaurants are told to keep coffee for less than 30 minutes. But at home, the best coffee is the coffee that hasn't sat for more than 20 minutes.